What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Sensei Paul. I'm here with Sensei Cray and Sensei Dev. Let's get back into it. Jujutsu Kaisen, episode number
21.
21, and this was a hell of an episode. From start to finish, it was a fight, a full fight.
Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, start to finish, it was one of the best fights of the season, I would say. Arguably.
You didn't like that one that was 30% finished?
No, I didn't.
You didn't like it?
What 30% finish? Which one?
The Mahagara fight.
Man, it was.
Wow. Because this is what the episode's about, guys. Fuck episode 21.
Yeah.
Fuck episode 21. I'm just kidding. No. Dev and Paul didn't like the Mahagara fight. I enjoyed that fight a lot. And we have a difference of art styles. That's okay. Not mad at you. Was this fight better than the Mahagara fight, Dev?
Yes.
Paul?
I could see it. So yes, like it was enough color.
I can understand what was going on.
Yeah,
you know,
it wasn't just a mishmash of like different screams.
And plus, you had a character, a fan favorite character, Toto.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Toto's here. Yes. So let's just go into this episode, and then at the end we'll talk about the best fight of the season.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the season's over now. After this episode should have been the last, or no,
it's
next
not,
one. Next one with the Ghetto will be the last.
Maybe
that should be the last.
Maybe
because it's been 20. This will be 23 episodes now.
It might end on 24, 26.
Possible.
You don't know.
So this episode starts. Toto, Mahito, and Yuji are going at it. Mm. That's where it ended last time. They're all like 120% of their latent powers are activated. They're ready. They're fighting. Like they're going at it. Mahito separates off into some other transfigured people that are fucking up Toto. Toto kills him real quick, but Mahito's beating Yuji's ass while Toto's gone. Like, he's kind of beating him and also, like, talking down to him. And then, like, evolving into forms in front of him. And it seems kind of hopeless for Yuji. It seems pretty hopeless.
Right.
There's a point where Toto comes back. And you think okay, now we're back to the regular fight. Right. But Mahito opens his domain in 0.2 seconds. The same thing that Gojo did.
Right.
And what that does is that made it so fast the domain happened that he was able to distract him long enough to cut off Toto's arm. Which fucks the whole game up because Toto was the reason that they were having a good fight.
But does it?
Well, not anymore. But Toto was the reason why they was even competing.
Yeah, but Toto's fantasies like.
Okay, we're almost there. Toto gets his arm cut off by Mahito, and then Mahito.
No, he cuts his own arm off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he's about to.
Yeah, Mahito touches Toto's hand, and that starts transforming, and so he cuts it so he doesn't transform the whole thing.
That was a G move too.
It was a G move. He was a G move. And he was actually able to... Mahito's about to kill Toto, but Toto slapped Mahito's hand.
That was sick.
And then he switched places with Yuji, who hit him with a Black Flash, which fucked up Mahito a little bit, but Mahito was able to transform to his Super Saiyan, freaking cooler form looking ass.
That was sick.
He went total final, Frieza form.
Yeah, final form, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like that. He had a tail and everything.
Yeah.
He looked like that guy.
He did. And he was fucking up Yuji. I mean, he was kicking his ass.
Not gonna lie, he kind of looked like somebody, like an evil guy from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, dude.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at
it. Animated version.
Yeah.
Yeah, like blades coming out of his elbows.
No, I'm not mad at it. And Toto actually gets back up after we think he's, like, pretty beat. He gets up, and Yuji's still getting beat. And he gives Yuji a momentary little distraction by slapping his cut off arm. Yeah. But it made Mahito think.
His nub.
He slapped his nub, and Mahito thought his skill would have turned on, but it didn't. It was a total fake out, and it gave Yuji the time to then punch him. And that last Black Flash that Mahito thought he couldn't even use, by himself,
at will.
Yeah, at will. Mind broke Mahito, and it also took him down to like his last legs. But Yuji basically walked down Mahito in a badass little.
It was very symbolic.
It was a symbolic scene for Paul. It was made for Paul.
Dude, Mahito was the rabbit, and Yuji was the wolf. Like, that was so cool. How he was like, like he's all he was broken.
He was mind broken.
Which is crazy to see because like usually it's Mahito who's in the other position and toying with his food.
Yep.
You kind of see like this I'm hoping a future character change for Yuji. Like he kind of got a little evil. Like he's like, you know what? You're right. We're the same. We are the same. And I didn't want to.
And that dude, that's a character change that I am praying.
Yeah,
I am praying for this character change too because it's much needed.
When I saw that, when I was watching that, I was like, Devin's gonna love this. When I was watching it, I knew it because Yuji actually got personality right there.
Right. Red eyes and everything. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Like
I'm gonna kill you.
He's always been kind of on the fence, and like even when fighting demons, he's kind of like, I don't want to be too like he's not too mean, but he feels for the demons too a little bit too.
Right.
A little bit.
And
now you just see him totally like
cold.
Yeah, just cold, just like cut off. Like, yo, I'm just done. I'm just gonna I'll kill you forever. You can reincarnate. Dude, I will find you and kill you still. My job in this is just to kill you. That's my whole goal. And Mahi goes, just fucking mind breaking. It was sick. It was great.
We kind of glossed over Toto's like, I don't know if it's his domain, but he has like this fantasy.
Okay, yeah, we did.
Like,
we did.
He pretty much beat up in his mind Mahito with his fangirl and did all these moves and
very confusing moment with Toto. Yeah, definitely. Very confusing because it looked kind of like he was like about to get killed by Mahito.
Yeah. His necklace falls.
Yeah,
his necklace falls. Opens up. Who do you see?
You see
Yuji, and then
the big butt girl that he loves, the Asian girl he likes. And it just opens, and then you see him like transforming with doing poses with her, and wearing the suit that she wore, like tranned up. Like I don't know what was going on.
Like a female schoolgirl outfit. They're both wearing it.
He wore it well, I think.
I don't know what was happening because he was like punching Mahito, but then when it ended,
all he did was
he clapped him. So I guess.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what it was, what that part was, but I was for it.
Yeah, I was
definitely for it, dude. Like that's one thing that makes Toto like a fan favorite.
I don't think you want to see a Toto fight without his little fancy sequences. Like,
well, he's quirky.
For him to be like vulnerable like that and not care, like, and for his character to
be like one of the strongest, but also one of the softest. Like
exactly, to have that side of him, like
I love that.
We love that. We love that.
For the boys, Toto's for the boys.
It's like Hisoka.
Hisoka?
Yeah. So he's like he's super strong, but then he gives you like these little frilly things, and you're like, I got a better one. And like you're down for it,
Alexander Armstrong. Fullmetal Alchemist.
He just stops in his poses real quick. And there's a little fart smooch.
I love those guys. Love those characters. And it ends at the very end with Geto standing above Mahito saying, "Do you want me to save you?" And that's where it is.
It's kind of ominous when you stand there. Huh?
Now,
you are my special.
Now, do you think that because in this, while he's crawling, they're supposed to be in the city, but they're not. Do you think Geto is actually there, or do you think that he's just kind of like Mahito is like?
So I think he's there because Yuji looked up too, surprised. I think Geto's there.
Okay.
I think it's not a hallucination. What you're asking is, you think it's like
it's like a hallucination, or maybe if it's not Geto, it could be somebody else.
I think it's him. I think it's Geto, and I'm trying to actually remember this part for the manga, and I don't really remember this crawling part. Yeah, sure. No, I swear to God, I felt like Yuji just killed him, but I don't remember this part. So now I'm like,
so he dies?
What? Shut the fuck up.
But that's a question I have.
No, he's dying.
Do you guys really think that Geto's about to save him?
So not remembering what happened, I don't think he will. I think Geto will kill him.
You think so?
I think he's gonna like step on his head or something. I don't know.
Something.
This seems more like what he'd do.
It kind of also another aspect that I kind of like of it is that although Geto and Mahito were like a force, but in the end, I feel like you're gonna see that Mahito was just a means to an end.
A pawn.
Right. Exactly. He wasn't really
a very strong child that Geto was just using.
Yeah. And like that kind of makes Geto, whoever Geto is controlled by or whatever, that kind of makes like who he is, kind of like, or what his character is like, kind of about.
Like, what's his plan?
And who is his brain?
What's he doing? Well, it's funny you guys.
Like, how big is his piece?
It's funny I mentioned that because recently in the manga, which I won't spoil, but recently we just found out what his actual plan is. Just now.
Wow.
Obviously,
that long.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, Gojo is obviously a problem for his brain, and I just want to know who his brain is.
He has teeth. The brain has teeth. The brain smiles and talks. You remember that? Stupid. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought. If you think Yuji is finally a good main character, let us know. If you guys think Devin's full of crap, let us know. And if you guys are tired of seeing Paul sit with us, let us know. Guys, we're Sith the Pupil. We out of here.